Hi, this is Dave Lorenzo with RainmakerLawyer.com, and today I'm going to tell you the story about how my barbershop lost a client and how it applies to your legal marketing. You know, it's really funny. I wrote this story first at RainmakerLawyer.com in my blog, and lots of people have found it so interesting that I've been asked to repeat it over and over again. So I figured I would make this video for you today to help you understand a little bit about how the client's perspective really does mean everything when it comes to your law firm marketing. As you can tell, I wear my hair very short. I mean, this is the way it is now is a little bit shorter than I normally wear it, and the reason that I have the haircut that I do right now is because when I went to the barbershop, it was a brand new barbershop this week, and I asked them to cut my hair. I asked for the wrong thing. I asked them to use the wrong size razor on my hair. The reason for that is because for the last 3 years, I haven't had to ask for a specific type of razor to be used on my head, and that's because I went to a luxury barbershop that knew me very well, and the barber there knew how I wanted my hair, and he pretty much came up with the way that my hair I thought looked best, so he would just cut it the same way every time and I wouldn't have to worry about it. Well, I was going there for 3 years, and I recently just made a switch, and the new barbershop obviously didn't know how I liked my hair, and I obviously didn't know what to tell them to do, so it's going to be a little trial and error while we hope to get it right. Let me explain to you why I made the switch and why it means so much to you from a law firm marketing perspective. Now, when I went to get my hair cut a few months ago, I walked into the barbershop and I noticed that it had changed owners. Now, I had been going to this barbershop, as I said, for 3 years, and I used to go once a month, but my hair grew too quickly and I needed to go every other week. And the owners of the barbershop made a deal with me. They said, listen, we're going to charge you the same price whether you come once a month or every other week, because we're going to be able to cut the same amount of hair, and you'll come in more frequently, and maybe you'll try some of our other services. They offer massages, manicures and pedicures for men. They do special events there all the time. They shine shoes. They bring in experts on clothing, so on and so forth. It's a very full-service experience. So when the owners were there and they offered me this opportunity to come in for the same price to get 2 haircuts a month instead of 1, I thought it was a great deal. And I referred a lot of people to this barbershop, and I went there for 3 years. And I used the same barber every time I went, and I made appointments for the whole year right at the beginning of the year. So they had a good client, I had a great barbershop, I had a fantastic experience. They made the experience all about me. Well, 2.5 months ago, the shop was sold. And I walked in and noticed the owners weren't there anymore. And I thought, okay, well, you know, my barber is still there, so that's fine. And I got a haircut, and the barber told me that a lot of the old customers, the previous customers from the previous ownership, had left. And I said, why? And he said, well, I guess some things have changed and they didn't like them. And I said, okay, I understand, that's fine. Paid for my haircut that day, and I left. I went back 2 weeks later to get my haircut again, and I was told that I could no longer get the same 2 haircuts per month for the same price. I had to pay each time, and a haircut was just a haircut. Also, in between the 2 haircuts, I received an email from the barbershop that was all about the new owners. It wasn't about me as a customer. It was all about announcing the new ownership of the barbershop and how the ownership of this shop was fulfilling a lifelong dream for the owners of this shop. So a couple of things have happened. The barbershop, first and foremost, shifted its entire marketing to being focused on them, the owners, and not me, the customer. And the second thing they did was they completely changed all of the deals that were in place previously. They, in fact, pushed me really hard the second time I went in there to get a manicure or a pedicure because their manicurist was the best in town. And I'm just not a manicure kind of guy, so I didn't really need to avail myself of those services. And by the way, they didn't offer me any free trial or anything. It would have been a significant fee as well to try something that I had absolutely no interest in. So the moral of the story for you and your law firm marketing is that even though the law is a profession and you may consider yourself at a different level than the owner of a barbershop, all of your marketing and all of your billing and all of your client service needs to be focused on the client. If you don't focus on the client at all times, whether you're putting yourself out there in the media, or whether you're out there doing a marketing campaign, or whether you're considering your billing, your clients will leave you. I mean, point blank, your clients will leave you. If you either change your billing method or use a billing method that is not aligned with the best interests of the client, you'll lose clients. If you make your marketing all about you and not all about the client's issues, you will lose clients. At the end of the day, it all comes down to this. The client is the most important person in your law firm, in your law practice. And your marketing and your business strategy needs to be aligned with their needs, with their wants, and with their desires. And if it's not, they'll be shopping around for a different lawyer, just like I was shopping around for a different barber. And hopefully they'll get better results. My name is Dave Lorenzo, and for more great tips and fantastic stories like these, please visit me at rainmakerlawyer.com. Thanks for watching. Have a terrific day.